How does Harmony help you manage agreements? Let's look at it. Agreements are the backbone of your business and of Harmony. As a property manager, when you interact with people in a business context, it's based on an agreement where you communicate the terms and all parties acknowledge and accept. With owners and investors, when you agree to manage their property, you enter into a management agreement. With tenants or guests, when you agree to allow them to occupy or use a managed space, you enter into a lease or reservation agreement. They abide by the terms and pay rent and fees as stated in their agreement. With association members, they enter into an agreement to abide by CC&Rs and pay assessments according to their agreement. As you see, every transaction in your business has some sort of agreement connected to it, either explicitly or implicitly. Thankfully, Harmony handles all this in a smooth, efficient, and effective way, unlike any other software. In Harmony, an account or occupant agreement always includes at least one person, like an owner on a management agreement, or a tenant on a lease agreement, and at least one place, like a unit or a property. However, they can include multiple people in multiple places, if that's what your agreement actually covers. Specific to services and commission agreements, they always include at least one person, a vendor or a source, but places are optional and only added to the agreement when it applies. An agreement has a start date, and most have an end date. Some agreement types can be perpetual, others can be designated to automatically renew. The specific terms, legal entities, financial arrangements, and other parameters are entered into the agreement and create the structure for Harmony's transactions, automated processes, notifications, and the like. The Harmony Agreement Wizard guides you through each step of entering and adjusting the specific parameters for any agreement. You can define standard parameters for any agreement type to start each new agreement with default data. The agreement parameters are merged into an agreement form, which combines your narrative with the parameters. Agreement forms can also include addendums, articles, and disclosures. This can be automated with Harmony features like conditional inclusion and unit disclosures. So if you have a house built in 1977, with a pool, on a lake, a lease on that house would automatically include the appropriate addendums for EPA lead paint, pool protections, and waterfront property, if you set it up this way. Agreement forms can be e-signed directly in Harmony, or can be printed and signed with wet ink. Parties can e-sign the agreement from their portal, or from an email link generated in Harmony. You'll be notified on each successful signature. If, instead, your attorney prepares your agreements for you, based on your parameters, Harmony provides an easy way to send these parameters to your attorney, then upload the attorney-prepared form you get back. Although all agreement types share common elements such as people, places, and parameters, each type also has functions unique to its specific nature. For example, on a management agreement, multiple owners have percentage allocations to determine income and distributions. While lease agreements can automatically renew month to month and can have late fees. And reservation agreements have rates based on your season and rate tables, have check-in and check-out times, and can have cancellation rules. Membership agreements have options for things like assessment and voting proportions and proportionality. These are just a small subset of all the things that make each agreement type unique. The bottom line is that they're carefully structured to include all the stuff you need, based on our experience with tens of thousands of property managers. In fact, a Harmony agreement could have up to 250 different parameters, although it's highly unlikely you'll ever use them all. Occupant agreements, like leases or reservations, can also have extras, also called add-ons. Extras are a powerful Harmony feature that allow you to add options to your agreements, like a resident benefits package for a lease or an excursion for a reservation. These can be provided by you, by an integrated third party where Harmony automatically connects with them for provisioning, or by non-integrated third parties. The selection, assignment, billing, and provisioning of extras is streamlined with configuration options and effectively tracked in the agreement and in aggregate in reports. Harmony also includes options for insurance, waivers, deposits, taxes, and other functions in agreements that really simplify your life, allow maximum revenue, and keep your occupants happy, protected, and in compliance. When it's time to send a notice, like a notice of option to renew, or any other notice related to an agreement, Harmony has you covered there too. You can have as many notice templates as you like. Each one can include any of the merged data from the agreement, can be sent to all parties, and can be e-signed as needed. In our imperfect world, sometimes agreements are violated. A tenant may forget to pay rent, or a guest may have a raucous party, or an association member might neglect to mow their lawn. To deal with violations, Harmony's violation system has your back. It's easy to send notices of violations and track every step of the process in curing a specific violation and levying charges or fees if the violation warrants. Harmony guides you through all this with options, reminders, and alerts. In the event that a violation results in court action, the agreement dossier provides you with a single file containing everything that ever happened during the agreement. Every document and file associated with an agreement stays connected to the agreement. Whether it's the current lease form or the one from when the tenant moved in 10 years ago, it's all stored and easy to view. Every communication, activity, and other event related to the agreement is also logged, tracked, and easy to retrieve, both for you and for other parties in their portal, when you enable that. You can see all this in each agreement's timeline, which contains everything in concise, chronological order. When all is said and done, you'll wonder how you ever lived without Harmony's robust agreement system.